back to Iron Radio. I'm John.
And I'm Ken.
And today we have a mere match of like what the ships are. So I have an Onager, an Interdictor, and two Gazantes with the same four squadrons. What do you have?
Well, I also have an Interdictor, an Onager, two Gazantes, and the same set of squadrons you do. So it's, like you said, it's a weird mirror match of sorts.
Right. So my fleet comes to us all the way down from down under Australia with Mars's Screed list.
And I have a Romodi list brought to us by InRobWeTrust, and he's the guy that brings us our Imperial Star Shop mats.
Yep. So big shout out to all of our Patreon members if you'd like to check that out. There's a link down below.
All right, let's get right to the ships and then to the action. This is a General Romodi fleet by InRobWeTrust. Romodi is on an Interdictor suppression refit with grav shift reroute, G7X gravwell projectors, proximity mines, point defense ion cannons, minister tua, and reactive gunnery. The second combat ship is an Onager class testbed with intel officer, veteran gunners, gunnery chief Varnillion, engine techs, the orbital bombardment particle cannons, and the Cataclysm title. Two Gazanti-class cruiser flotillas. The first one has Darth Vader, proximity mines, and commsnet. Second one has our favorite pirate Hondo, proximity mines, and commsnet. Four squadrons. Darth Vader leads the group in his TIE Defender Squadron, Valen Rudor in TIE Fighter Squadron, Colonel Jendon in his Lambda, and Tel Trevura in his Jumpmaster 5000.
Here we go with Mars, down from Australia's and Fly Casual's Screed list. Screed is sitting on an Interdictor suppressor refit with Captain Brunson. Auxiliary shield teams, disposable capacitors, grav shift reroute, targeting scramblers, heavy ion emplacements, and the Interdictor title. For the Onager class testbed, we have Intel Officer, Gunnery Chief Varillion, veteran gunners, and orbital bombardment particle cannons. I have two Gazantes. The first one has commsnet, and the second one has boosted comms. For fighters, I have Darth Vader in his TIE Defender, Colonel Jendon, Tel in his Jumpmaster, and Valen Rudor in his TIE Fighter.
All right, I won the bid and opted to go first, and I was given the following choices: Ion Storm, Abandoned Mining Facility, and Volatile Deposits. I'm choosing Volatile Deposits. I think between Ion Storm and Abandoned Mining Facility, I'm going to run into problems. So Volatile Deposits, I think, puts us in a slightly better spot for at least this fleet, especially since it's a mirror match.
Thank you for watching Ion Radio. If you enjoyed this content, hit the like button. If you'd like to see more, subscribe and click the bell to be notified when we release new videos. Come join the conversation with our community on Discord, and check out all of our social media links linked down below in the description. One of the ways to show support for our channel is to purchase things from our merchandise store, links down below. If you would like to use arrange rulers and token holders like we use in our videos, make sure to check out Admiral Tater's ship shop for all your acrylic needs. For high quality game mats, make sure to check out Imperial Star Shop. They are the ones that we are currently using in the videos.
Here's Romodi's fleet. Romodi's on board the interdictor here. The Onager and the two Gazantis moving at speed 1, the interdictor moving at speed 2. Little squadron ball right here in the middle, waiting to see what John does.
All of my stuff I decided to set up at speed 0. I got a lot of mines that are going to have to be dealt with.
Beginning of turn 1, at the start of the ship phase, I'm going to use Hondo. Hondo's going to give me a concentrate fire on the squadrons. We're going to put concentrate fire on the Onager and squadrons on Vader's Gazanti.
Okay, engineering on the Onager and nav on the interdictor.
And then we're going to use Cataclysm, spending out the Confire token and putting the ignition token right here. Right into the first turn proper, Onager. We've got Confire. I'm going to use that as the dial, and we're going to make my ignition shot. So we are at extreme range to the Gazanti, number 2. So we start with 4 red dice. And we are going to go ahead and intel the scatter.
I'm at speed 0, so if I'm
Oh,
dead.
you're speed 0. You can't use any tokens. That's right. That's right. So actually, no, I'm not going to bother because you can't use it. Shield 2. Actually, that blows you up, doesn't it?
That's what I said.
Yeah.
So, explosion?
Explosion, yeah.
Cool.
That comes up. No extra shots. Confire goods wiped away. And I think I'm just going to move forward 1. Put the ignition back out.
We're going to go with the Gazanti. Number 1, it's got to navigate. We will use it, and we're going to flak this right here with 2 black dice. So I'm going to just roll them both at the same time because it doesn't matter. It's dead. Yay. I don't take extra free damage for no reason. Then we're going to move ourselves right here.
So I'm going to activate this Gazanti over here with Vader. We have a nav dial. I'm going to drop to speed 0 and stay right where I'm at.
Interdictor. We're going to go with it. Got a nav. We will use it as a dial. And then I have double arced on this mine 2 blue dice. Let's see if we can get a hit.
Ooh, you got it, John.
Gone. And then we're going to go ahead and move like so.
Alright, the Hondo Gazanti, where you nav, take it as a token, stay at speed 1. That's correct.
Interdictor. We have a navigate. We have single arc of a black onto that mine. We're going to take it. Hit. It's dead. Then we're going to jump up to speed 1 and see where we land. I'm going to go just straight forward. Yeah. And then put out our ignition.
Interdictor, nav, and I'm just going to use it to drop down to speed 1. Move forward. Okay, we're going to start by moving Jendon here. And we're going to move Valen as well. Right up in that, right in front. There we go.
We'll go with Jendon up to here. And then this guy is going to just hug into him as well.
Alright, I'm going to put Tratel over here, and Vader right there.
Vader's going to land himself onto this station, and Tel is going to move his speed 4 right to there. Totaling asteroids, Ken gets this one, and I get these two.
I'm going to activate Lord Vader's Gazanti. He's going to show a squadron. We're going to use both of the activations here. We're going to start out relaying to Valen. And we can bring him pretty far up. But we're just going to have him engage your Valen. And then he's going to make a strike. 3 blacks. For 2.
We'll just scatter it.
Okay. Second squadron activation will be Vader. Vader can get pretty much all the way out there. Just want him again to just do Valen, not anyone else. So Valen attacks, or Vader attacks Valen. We have Adept 2, so we'll re-roll these 2. 4-4.
Brace it to 2.
And we're going to CommsNet Squadron Token over to the Interdictor, and we're at speed 0, so that's the end of this activation.
We're going to go with this Gazanti. It's revealing a squadron. We're going to pass that squadron over to the Onager, and then we're going to take our speed 1 maneuver and land ourselves right there.
I'm going to activate the other Gazanti, also has squadrons. So we're going to start by relaying to Tel, because I don't have him quite in range. Tel is going to jump forward here. Do the same thing. Although I think I actually have to go after my Tel. Yeah, I'm going to have to. So we'll go after my Tel. 3 blues.
Against Tel, right?
Against your Tel, yeah, because I can't attack Valen.
Okay.
Oh, block your scatter, take 2.
Race it to 1.
And then we're going to bring Jendon. Jendon's just going to move like so. And then allow Vader to use the attack against Valen. For block the scatter, take 3, that kills him. We're going to CommsNet the nav token over to the Onager, and then I wind up ramming into my Interdictor.
Interdictor time. It's got an engineering. We're going to bump up both side shields because of auxiliary shield team. And then we're going to use that token. We're going to jump up to speed 2. And we're going to do this.
My Interdictor nav, we're going to take that as a token. We do have a long-range shot to the front of John's Interdictor, so we're going to take it. That's 1 red die.
Blank.
For a blank. I can't really do anything about that, so we're just going to move forward 1, because I have no other shots.
Gonna go with my onager. It's revealing and navigate. We will take it as a token. So we're gonna activate Tell with my squadron token. Tell is only engaged with one squadron, so he's gonna come up, and he's gonna come down outside of Tell's range to target Darth Vader. 3 dice. Take 3.
Fine, well... You know what? Go ahead and reroll one of them for me, please.
3.
3, so I'm going to brace that down to 2.
Now we're going to be shooting close range from my token into the front of the interdictor. Not obstructed. Let's see what we can get with this, Ken.
You get black dice, John.
I get black dice in this. I haven't rolled black dice interdictor shots in quite a while. Here we go.
Ooh.
I don't even think I'm going to do anything crazy with this. What's your defensive stuff?
I have PDICs, reactive gunnery, but I can't salvo an ignition shot. So really, just my tokens.
Intel, your redirect. We're going to... Let's spend a dice to do that. Block your brace. Chief Gunnery Virillion out the
blade.
To put that in.
Yeah.
And so Intel to your redirect and take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8. Well, we're going to spend that for sure. I'm going to go ahead and burn that. So we'll redirect to my left side.
Okay. And then you'll take 3 hull, and before you do that, I'm going to orbital bombardment.
Yep.
Trigger it on that. That one will take 2 damage into 1 hull zone.
That's actually each other ship's my onager
Is
outside,
just out of range.
Just out of range. Okay. Just make sure. Do the squadrons get hit too?
Yep, this one takes 1 damage.
Alright, so Jendon takes 1, and it's, you said 1 on the...
No, 2 into the same hull zone.
Well, we'll take it off the left side. So 1, and it gets another damage. And then I take the 8.
Correct.
So the 2 are redirected here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I take 3 face down damage on the interdictor. Ouch.
That hurt. That was
That's
might be one of the better shots I've ever taken with an onager. I think we're gonna keep going straight ahead 1. And then place back out that ignition token. Something like that.
My onager. I've got a Confire. We're going to use that as the dial. And then we're going to take my ignition shot obstructed to the front of your onager. So let's see what we can do. We start with 4 red dice. And we are going to, you know what, this is good enough to intel the brace. This is Romodi first. And then Confire in another red. 2, 4, 6, 8.
So the same back at me.
Do you have... No, I think this is going to... Yeah, all right, go ahead. Yeah, you figure out what you want to do defense token-wise. 8. Yeah. I think everything else is outside of distance 1 of it.
I'm gonna just redirect
Okay.
to this far side. Oh, do you use anything critical wise?
No.
So I'll just
you'll
take a
1
critical.
crit.
So 2, 5, crazy. And then the critical is When you change your speed by 1 or more, suffer a damage. I don't think I'm going to be going any faster, but still.
Okay, then I'm going to move speed 1. I believe I'm going to wind up overlapping this debris field. Maybe not. Nope. Will next turn.
Squadron phase. Vader is going to come up. He can move 5, so he'll just move however many far away that I can be in distance 1 of Vader. Like that. And do that. So Vader is what? 2 blacks, a
2
blue,
blacks, blue, and a red.
red. That 2 against Vader.
Wow, because those count as hits too.
Yep, I just leave it.
So 2, 4, 5. Reroll the black double, please. Okay, so we brace that to 3.
And you're on 1.
Yep, but I'm still alive.
Jendon says he can do it again.
Fun.
He explodes.
Yes, he does.
And let's talk about points. Ken gets a token for that asteroid over there. I get 2 points for asteroids, and I'm getting closer and closer to that mine.
We're going to start out with my onager. Concentrate fire, we're going to use that as the dial. So we have a extreme range shot at the front of your onager. So we start with 3 blacks and 4 reds.
It's very middle of the road.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and intel the brace.
Okay.
And I think before I do anything else, well, let's Romodi in. I don't like any of this, so let's go ahead and veteran gunners the whole lot. Let's see if this is a better or worse idea. Confire in. I'm going to confire in a black die. I intel'd your brace, right?
You did?
Lock the redirect. 2, 4, 6, 7. I'm going to swap out.
For a damage, it might as well be 6.
For a damage, yeah.
Okay. We get rid of the brace because I would like to be alive. And then I take standard crit.
Standard crits.
Point defense. Oh no! Mine kills me again.
Does it really?
Because I can't shoot it now.
This is definitely a squirrely game. I have no extra shots, and I'm moving at speed 1. Do I actually want to jump up to speed 2? That's a good question. Because I'm taking this anyways. If I do that, I'll take it and just move a little bit faster. So your token's what, right there?
Yep.
No, I'm going to stay at speed 1, just move forward 1. I'll just take it. Take it off the left side here, so 1, 2. And I'll put the ignition token back out. There you go.
Okay, Onager that's still barely alive. We're revealing in engineering. I have this token, so I get total of 5. I don't really know what to do with 5. So I guess we'll move the rear shield forward and then regen 2 shields onto the front. That's, I think, my absolute best options.
I like that idea. Yeah.
And then we're shooting into your interdictor.
Alright.
So that's going to be 4 reds and 3 blacks.
Still at extreme range, I believe.
Yes, maybe. Just
It looks like
really
it's
matter.
extreme range.
Yep, just extreme. Here we go. Can I get a red crit? And how much damage do you have left?
Interdictors are 9 total hull, so I have 3 hits. I have 6 hull hits right now, John.
Jeez. Here we go. That's a reroll. 2 reroll. But what we'll do is, anyway, we'll do that because I really need the crit. So we're going to take out that double like this, and then we'll just reroll the whole lot to try to get that red crit. Take 4.
Take 4. Yeah, I can't do very much. I'm going to definitely do that, even though I know you're not going to, but you could. So, I'm assuming you're going to use the special crit?
Special crit. It's a lot of damage on a lot of
So
places.
this is what kind of stinks. Jendon takes 1. That I don't care about. Unfortunately, this interdictor, I'm going to have it hit the rear, and then it suffers another damage, and it blows up.
And then your Onager takes 2 as well.
Then I take, is it just 2?
2 to shield location. You can choose.
Each
2 to
other
a
ship?
whole zone. Yeah.
It's each other ship.
Yes. So he's at speed 1.
I'm sorry.
So your Onager takes it.
Yeah, my Onager will take it. Yes. He's going to lose out 1, 2. Okay? And then I take how many damage to the front of the interdictor?
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Which actually goes over here. So 7 down, 2 more hits on it, and it is a gone interdictor.
Okay, then I get to move. And we will move ourselves right to here. And check to see if we're in distance 1 of the mine. We are not.
No.
That's good for me. And then we're going to put this bad boy back out, like, right. It has to be at long. Or close. Either way. Yeah, long is actually pretty good. Right there.
We're going to activate the interdictor before it's gone. Engineering. This gives me 5 points to spend. So I'm going to get rid of 1 damage card, and then move the 2 shields from the rear to the front. Now we're going to spend out the squadron token. We're going to activate Valen, and Valen has to shoot at Tell. So here we go with 3 black dice. For 1.
That's it. Okay, I will scattered, I guess.
Okay. And then we're going to make a blue range shot. I just have Vader for flak purposes from the interdictor. So we're going to fire at Vader. Maybe we can get 1 damage in. 1.
Reroll.
Okay. And nothing. That is the extent of my attacks. And I believe I'm out my redirect, correct? Yes. I'm moving at speed 1 right now.
Sure.
Keep going. We're going to displace Jendon.
All the way into the back.
Alright.
Interdictor. Engineering. I have full shield, so we'll take it as a token, and we will spend out the disposable capacitors. I have Ken's ship double arced, so we're going to take those shots. And what we're going to do is we're going to shoot my front to the front of Ken's ship. And that's going to be 3 blues and a red. Medium range. Here we go. Cool. Block all your tokens and... Hold on. We block your brace.
Mm-hmm.
We spend this out with Screed to make it...
A crit.
A crit.
I'm at that fun point where I have to spend defense tokens, right?
Yes, you are.
We're at long range, right?
No, medium.
Medium range?
I believe medium. Definitely medium.
You're going from your side or your front?
This
to
is
my...
front.
Front to front. Alright, we're going to reactive gunnery. Is spend or...
Spend,
yeah. Alright, so we'll reactive gunnery to make a salvo.
Okay, and before all that fun stuff takes place, I will trigger heavy ion in placements. So shield off your side, shield off your front, and then you take 2.
1, 2, and then 2 to the front. So 1, and then 2. So I have 2 health left. Then I make a salvo shot. For 2 and a crit. Nothing I can really do with that.
Okay, I will use Captain Brunson to Brunson away the crit.
Yeah.
Because Volatile does technically have critical special effects that we haven't used, so it doesn't matter. And then we will...
No, I need to roll blue too. Crit.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, still. I don't want it. And then we will brace it, and pretty much this is it. So we will redirect it to my far side. Right there.
Cool.
Cool.
And then you get to shoot me again, John.
I do. We're going to shoot my... this is going to be long range, so... Side to your front. 3 and a red. Yeah, you dead.
Yeah, because even if I brace that down to 2, you will, you're going to blow me up, right? So, if I can't reactive gunnery a second time, I'd love to.
Correct.
So, 1, 2, yeah. So, any special crits there, John?
I don't know. I don't think I'm in range, but you're onagers. I don't think I'm in range.
So we go from about there. I think we're just out.
Yep, so, no. I cannot. Otherwise I would.
Crit is a life support failure, so I get to discard all my command tokens. I don't get to have any, and I get 1 more hit, and that goes boom. Wow. There goes Romodi.
Now I have hard choices to make.
I like giving you hard choices, John.
I think I'm going to go after your interdict. After that.
Donegar.
Yeah, we do that maneuver.
This is a quick activation. Vader wanted to do something completely different. We have an engineering. He's going to take it as a token, and he sits there at speed 0, waiting for impending doom next turn.
Gazanti, Nav, I measured it out. I'm outside of long range because there's ignition opportunities, and we're going to drop to speed 0. And just hold on to that asteroid for as long as possible.
At the start of the squadron phase, Tel is going to jump back over here. We're going to make sure that we are within range 1 of Vader, but not Tel. I think that's good.
Yep.
Okay. 3 blue dice. Lock the brace, take 2.
Okay.
Jendon, we're just going to push him right up over here so that I believe that we're in range to maybe use him later. Yeah. John, just you.
Okay, we're going to start with Tel's going to jump up and land and lock down Tel. And then shoot Tel with 3. 3 blues! Block your scatter.
All right, well, we will brace that and take 1. This one's my Tel, right?
Yes. Mine's the first order one. Then Darth Vader is going to shoot Tel 2. Here we go! Darth Vader!
2, 4.
We're going to re-roll both of these with Vader. For block your scatter.
Take 6.
Yeah. Block your scatter, take 6.
Don't matter what I do, he's dead.
So he dies, you can discard your brace to come back with 4 health.
Ah, yeah. So that goes away, right? 3, 0, back up to 3. So basically he stays right where he's at, right?
Well,
In
you
terms
gain
of-
4 health, right?
No, it's 3. May recover up to 3
yeah,
health.
so he stays exactly how he is.
Yep.
Okay, and then Jendon says, that was a really good roll. You're probably not going to do it again, but good luck. And we'll try it again. 4, maybe. We're going to re-roll both of
You
these.
need that accuracy.
Because I need the accuracy. There it is.
You know, this whole rolling almost the exact same thing, John. See,
I've had a really good roll game. This doesn't happen very often.
I took him out the last shot because I knew you were just going to do that anyways. So.
Yeah, well, that would have killed Val right off.
Yeah, it would have.
Okay, so that's all of the squadrons.
It is.
Okay, collecting asteroids time.
I get 1.
You get 1. And because that onager is still there, I get 2.
Turn 4. I am going to start out with the interdictor. We're firing my interdictor shot into John's interdictor, so front to front. And since Romodi's dead, I have an obstructed shot. I have to lose a die. So I have a con fire. We're going to drop a red die, which is weird for me, but see what we do. Okay, pretty okay. That's 4.
Confire?
Yeah, let's confire in a black first. Alright, we're veteran gunnering the whole thing.
Lot.
I did not intel, but I don't think it's gonna matter. That's
Woo,
much better.
Man.
Yeah, so now we're happy. And 2, 4, that was a blank. 6, 8, 9. Spend that gunnery chief to bring that in. There's 10.
10.
10, yes.
I'm gonna die exact, I think. So, redirect to the far side. Do you do anything else?
No, I'm gonna make that into regular standard crits.
Okay.
Because the only other thing I can do, it's, maybe 1 damage on Jendon, which...
So, 1, 2.
Yeah.
5. Oh, I might survive if this isn't a structural. Injured crew, choose and discard one of your defense tokens. Goodbye, redirect! And then... I'm on 1 health, Ken.
Yeah. Huh.
No shields, 1 health.
Need 1 more. So
I will explode when I move.
Yeah, you will. That's.
Oh,
you're gonna get your shot in though, John. That's the part that bugs me.
Jeez.
Now, the interesting thing, I do believe I have a side shot though in your interdictor.
I believe you
And
do.
we're at medium range.
Cool.
So let's make that shot. So that is a blue and 2 reds. So that's 2 hits. You know what, John? Let's intel the redirect.
Okay. I will Brunson out the crit. And take 1, if you
Okay.
don't mind. To my front.
To the front. Jendon's got to move out of the way because I have fat fingers. Alright, that was my side shot. We get to move now. And I think I'm going to jump to speed 2 here. Using this token. Once again, John, I think I'm going to take this debris field whether I want to or not. So, we're going to do this. So, agenda. I'm just going to move him a little bit here so I can put this down. I think I would overlap him.
And you're doing it by spending the token? Yeah,
Spending the token, yeah.
We'll just send it where it's easier. Yep.
Yeah. So we will take that.
2 in the same spot.
Yeah. 1 and a hull damage.
And can you?
And then you get to put your squadrons down, and then I put an ignition token out.
So technically, can't you do it after if you decide to engine tech?
Yes. But you still have to put the squadrons down, right?
That is correct. What? Jesus, come on. Something like that.
So that looks to me, John, like you may still be able to get me with the... No, maybe not, because you can shoot here, but you definitely hit my front. Might be able to hit my side. I'm not going to ram you on this shot with engine techs.
If you can, it kills me.
Yeah. I have to commit to an engine tech move, don't I?
Yep. Hold on. Do you trigger that mine? Not yet. You can engine tech. You can ram me. If it rams me, you don't trigger the mine. If you can ram me,
I get to measure before I
pick up the
stick,
stick,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you can hit me.
I don't either. I think
As fun as it would be for you to land on your own mine.
I'm gonna not engine tech because I just feel like that's a bad idea.
Yeah.
And I am going to put the ignition token out at close range. And then we'll just sit right there. I think that's what I gotta do, John.
Okay, interdictor. We have an engineering. I think I only have the thing off the front, right?
Yeah.
Yep, so if you could do that, and then I'm going to use the interdictor title to get Brunson back, I guess?
Sure.
Why not? And then the shield on the front.
No, sorry.
Okay, so we're going to start with my side to the front of the Gazanti. You are going speed 0.
I am going speed
You
0.
get no nothing.
No, I do have defense tokens, though, that I'm going to put out there so you can look at them.
Here we go. Can I get 3 damage and a crit? That kills you. I will trigger heavy ion to take out all your shields on the front, and then explode.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, and then I take 3. It's not it's a regular crit, so 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No other damage.
Boom.
You needed to go speed a little bit faster,
Needed
one
to go
turn
speed.
farther.
Yep.
And then we're gonna shoot my front. It's the only thing at medium range into the side, the only thing I can hit, of your interdictor.
My onager.
Onager,
Yeah.
yep, that's what I meant.
Right.
Here we go. I still have Screed available, but no heavy ion. Well, we spend out that to make it a crit, because that's what you do. So, 3 with a crit. No.
I don't like 3.
I know, it's the worst.
I know. 3, I can redirect that, and for sure, we're at medium range.
Yes.
Alright, we're going to... Yeah, let's do this. I'll redirect you to the front, and then I'm going to salvo you back.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3. We'll see if that was a bad idea or not later. And then I get a red and a blue for the salvo.
Woo!
Take 2, you cannot redirect.
I use Brunson and cancel out the double. Woo.
Okay. Then you get to move.
I do. I think I have to try to chase you down, Ken.
You might.
You're going to be so far gone it doesn't matter. So instead, we're going to shift to this way. That might move me into distance 1 of that, and then probably overlap it, so just put it wherever you want. Here we go. We're going to be activating the Onager. It has an engineering. We're going to use our 3 points to get rid of Thruster Fisher. I don't have an ignition shot because Ken managed to dodge it, so then instead I'm going to shoot my front into Ken's front. And it's a terrible shot, but it is what it is. That is going to be a red, 2 blues, and a black. Okay. Huh. Until your brace. We're going to swap out this blue crit for a double with Chief Virillion.
6 intel on the brace. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna spend the brace anyways. So that brings it down to 3, and I'm going to salvo back.
Okay, standard crit.
Okay, so here we go. 1, 2. The crit is
Structural? I wanted only 1 attack. That's what I needed.
Yeah, no, you got structural damage, because I always pull a structural damage, we know that. And then I have a red and a blue, and I need 2 hits now?
Yep.
3.
I'm ready when you are.
No, I mean, I can't really do anything
Okay.
to that.
I explode! No! Kaboom!
No crit.
It's always bad dying on your turn. Okay.
That ends that activation quickly.
We're gonna go with the Gazanti. The Gazanti is going to be revealing a Navigate. We're gonna for sure use it, and we're gonna jump up to speed 1. Do I trigger the mine's the question. I might have. Maybe that's why.
It looks like you might be just out.
Just out.
Oh, look at that, John.
That means you get to trigger it next turn.
Nice.
That's quick and easy. Squadrons.
On to squadrons. We are going to do this. So now you're forced to do that. In my second squadron, Valen is going to go after Tel. Where you're just going to
Scatter.
scatter it. Yeah. Take 3.
I scatter it.
Are we really surprised, folks?
Okay, Vader is going to move. He's going to move himself to here. And we're going to attack into your front. Yeah, something like that. Attacking into your front, Ken. Can I get that juicy, juicy double-double? We'll find out.
1 in 36 chance, or 64 chance.
Nope, we're gonna that's both of them. There we go, take 2.
Take 2. Well, I can redirect them to nowhere or just take 2, right?
Okay. Jendon says Vader. You know I've gotten the names right, but Steel isn't also here.
Well, you know what?
I always call
Steel's
Steel.
not here. You can call Steel Jendon, Jendon Steel, yeah.
Here we go. Vader against your front. We will... That was a crit. We will re-roll this one with Adept. Maybe. Take 2 crits.
Wow. I guess I'm taking 2 crits, aren't I? I don't have... No. So, crit is because he's bomber. Power failure. Engineering value reduced to half, rounded down. 7 hits on him.
Okay, this guy has to attack Jendon, which kind is terrible. It's kind of like you have your own escort.
Yeah, which is weird when you think about it.
Here we go. This is starting off awesome. Block your sky, take 1.
Yeah, I guess we'll take 1.
Okay, now we go to
Turn 5? Yeah.
points first.
Oh, point.
I just control that asteroid for 1. I also control the asteroid down by my other guy for 1 as well.
My onager starts out turn 5. We've got a nav. I'm going to use it as a dial. So we're going to start by flacking every one of your squadrons out the front, John. I've got a black die. I say we start with Vader. For 1.
I'll just take it. Jendon?
Jendon. For 1.
Just take it.
And then your tell. Not mine. For nothing.
That's the one that you needed to hit.
Yeah. Well, I could veteran gunners that, couldn't I?
Yeah, you could.
Let's go ahead veteran gunners it. Why not? For 1.
I brace it.
Yeah. Cute. Very cute.
Yep. Brace it, and I still take 1.
Alright, then we're going to fire out my side at your Gazanti.
Yep.
So 2 reds and a blue, I believe. And you know what we're going to do, John? So let's intel your scatter. Block the redirect, take 3.
We actually will scatter that.
Okay. Now I get to move. I'm at speed 2. I believe I'm going to jump to speed 3. Yeah, I didn't make an ignition shot, so that goes away. So yes, here's what we're going to do, John. We're jumping up speed 3 using the dial. I think this is going to pretty much end our game here. Do that.
You will trigger the mine.
Yeah, I was worried about that. So let's trigger the mine.
Mine, 2 blue dice, straight to the hull. Take 2 damage.
Okay.
It would have been straight to the hull regardless, too.
Yeah, I've got no shields, so I am on 1 hull, John. And then we're going to go ahead and engine text as well. But hopefully this is not for naught. Am I just outside of range 1 of that, or am I in?
Just out.
Alright. Is what it is.
We're going to take care of the rest of the game, I believe, right here. So we're going to go with the interdictor first. It's got an engineering, kind of if I have any missing shields.
You do not. Would you like to add one with your auxiliary shield team on the side?
Can I?
You can.
Then yes.
We'll give it to you. Cool.
And then do that with me. And then the Gazanti's going to go. It's got a navigate. We'll drop to speed 0 again.
Mm-hmm.
Just hold on to that. I have no shots, no nothing. And then we jump into
Squadrons.
squadron phase, and you get to go first.
I do get to go first. So let's let's go ahead and try and kill Tell here with 3 black dice. Unfortunately, I think 3.
Scatter.
Yeah. This is not going to work the way I want it to.
Then attack again, and I'll just spend up the scatter.
Yeah. So it'll be there, 1.
And I will discard it, and I will heal up to full health.
Yep.
Actually, I'll do the brace instead. I'll hold on to the scatter.
Hold on the scatter.
That makes way more sense. So I brace it, I die, and then I come back to 3. No, actually, I would go down to 1.
You would gone down to 1.
Yeah, I was
you're
right.
still
Yeah,
four,
whatever. Oh, it makes sense. Okay.
You know what we're done.
We're trying to speed play this, and it's just not working out.
No, it's not.
Okay, so then Vader's going to jump up and land over here to shoot you.
Yeah.
I can engage you here, just staying outside of Val's range.
Sure.
So Vader's going to shoot you with 2 reds. I need 1 hit. There's the crit. Up to 1.
And the crit is compartment fire. I can't ready my defense tokens. It don't matter because I have been destroyed.
Then I'm going to trigger Vader into Jendon.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, your table, so I don't really need to even roll this, but
No.
let's not bother. Okay, so then I score 1.
You do.
And that will be the end of the game.
Oh, very good.
And we're back. What do you think?
And we're back. What do you think?
I think the mirror match was very, very interesting.
I think the mirror match was very, very interesting.
How many points did you score?
Well, John, do we want to keep going?
No, that's kind of where we have to break it off. No, this game was not what I expected.
No.
We always joke about it that if I ever start rolling hot, it's game over.
Yeah.
And that was probably the best onager shot I've ever had in my entire life.
The intel, and then that red accuracy, just managed to do that little...
That was Balin's.
Was it? Or
Aurelian's.
Yeah. We went from an interdictor with no damage to it whatsoever to 3 hull damage, and I'm missing 2 shields. I mean, it's like I remember looking up and going, well, that's game over.
Yeah.
It completely changed what I wound up doing, because it was clear my onager was going to take your onager out. That was never a question. And I figured, all right, maybe I can salvage this, not lose the but you kept rolling hot, John, and I just, there
rolled
was...
exactly what I needed every single time.
Yeah.
Pretty much, even with fighters, as soon as the fighter zone went in, do I need an accuracy? Here's accuracy, 6 damage with Vader. What? How?
And, you know, the final score also kind of threw us off, just a smidge. You clearly tabled me 400 points to my 159, but those tokens...
Really threw it over the edge.
Yeah, because, John, somehow you managed to get a 10-1 losing half your fleet.
Yeah.
I don't have anything more to say about that.
Yeah. If there's anything I'm really good at this game, it's not ships, it's not fighters, it's not movement, it's definitely not rolling dice, it's farming tokens. Never pick a farming token objective against me, guns.
I'm just going to start taking advanced gunnery and surprise attack and just red icon stuff. Anything that doesn't get you victory points, I think are going to be how I make my decisions from here on out. So watch, every single one of the lists after we film this now is going to be, you know, token farming fleets for John.
Pretty much. Also, both having interdictor shenanigans to do, isn't it cool when both of you have interdictor shenanigans to do?
No. Oddly enough, at the beginning of the game, we were thinking this objective wasn't going to come into too much play, and it probably wouldn't have if I could have kept the onager on the table. Because then you would have been down about, 120 points, give or take? So it would have been about 300. It'd be about a 100-point difference. We were figuring we'd probably hit about an 8-3. So yeah, that wouldn't have mattered. In retrospect, wow, you just 9 tokens to 3.
Yeah.
But the shenanigans to, all right, I got to do all my stuff first, and then not only that.
And then you had mines in there too.
Mines.
Some mines hitting you because we were talking like this mine. I was going to shoot it. And then I got that stupid critical that I couldn't flak anything. I'm like, well,
Yeah, so
It's either going to kill me or kill you, one or the two.
I did sufficient damage to you, John, to prohibit you from destroying the one thing that helped you kill me. Wow, and I only needed one more hit on your onager, and really I needed that somewhere to have really had a chance to get alive, to get out of there.
We did measure it just because we were curious. He wasn't able to ram me. No. So engine teching to ram me wouldn't have done it. It would have just made the mine go off sooner.
Yeah, which then I may not have made it to the end of that turn. So, that is what it is. It was fun, interesting with the mirrors. Onagers, it's how you have them equipped versus each other. I actually like the interdictor setup on your fleet better than mine. It felt like you had more defensive capabilities. I felt like mine had to go in real fast to make good use of its capabilities.
Yeah, I would agree with that. So big shout out to all of our patron members, and big shout out to InRobWeTrust Rob, provider of mats, his fleet, and then Mars from Down Under for submitting his fleet as well.
All right. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I'm Ken.
I'm John.
And this is Ion Radio.